Hey everybody, we are here with day 5 of Junk Journal Round Robin. Be sure and check out Cindy over at Studio Lou and Mary Ellen over at Red Parrot. They are joining with me on this creative collaboration. Hashtag JJ Round Robin. Check it out and see what everybody's doing. Day 5. So we have a package from Mary Ellen with a lovely little floral washi. Stick that up there in my other washi collection. It has a kind of a crunchy sound to it. Okay. Pretty white envelope. And this is a little bag with a little window. Yeah, that will be interesting. You hear it crunchy, crunchy? Okay. Let's see what Cindy has brought us. She's got hers taped up with masking tape, which I don't mind using masking tape in my stuff. It's very similar to washi. And she's wrapped it in a weaving and beading, like a book page. So that's interesting. And she has got us, these are stickers. They are black and white, and they're frames. Okay. First and foremost, I feel like I need to break this down. And I think the most important part of this is, of course, the noisy little front. So we'll set that aside. We might work with this. This I'm going to set aside. I don't know what for, but anyways. I'm wondering if this little frame fits in there. It does. Okay. Wonder how well he's going to stick. That'll be the trick. And then I wonder, I don't think this guy's going to be big enough. So I wonder if this frame, just work with me here. Okay. We're going to work with it. We're just going to start sticking things down and see what becomes of it. trim this edge. Trim, 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 trim. I'm feeling like I need a Tim Holtz person. Okay, let me pull out my Tim Holtz folks. Well, here they are. These are the ones I'm thinking of. I'm thinking if we do we want her? Or do you want Mr. Top Hat Man? Oh, sorry, I've got the hiccups. I like the Top Hat Man, but I don't really know that I like this sticker here. Okay, we like the Top Hat Man, so we're going to go with him. Open your glue first, Shell. And we'll plunk him down in the center. Nice and crunchy. That's kind of cool, actually. But I'm going to continue on with this on the front of this. And we can create a pocket. I don't know what we'll put in the pocket, but we'll figure out something. Okay, so this is on the envelope, and we can put this in a journal, and it can be a flip. You can write here. You can tuck something in here, and then you can tuck something up top. So let's see. Let's pull out our scraps of this stuff from the other day. Okay, so we need to back this. This sack is pretty thick. I think it'll be thick enough to back this on. Maybe. Down smooth. Okay, get all my trash out the way. Okay, it's not real thick, but it's enough, thick enough for a journal card. It's fine. Fits in there nicely, and I think what I'm going to do is use this little square. I'm going to add some glue to it. We're going to fold it in half and use it as a little tab on this here. If I can get hold of it. Where is my bone folder? Lovely. And then we kind of need something to go in there, but I don't know what. You can use this to kind of accent. You know, use up your scraps. We have two little frames and little corner tabs. Oh, I thought this was empty on the center. Okay. Okay, let's keep going then. I really like that. I like that a lot. But we have time to keep going, so let's keep going. Let's see if we can do something with... So we have two frames, a little gray tag, and little corner pieces. Let's see if we can keep going with that. First off, I'm going to find maybe some black. No, I don't know. First off, let me see. What do I want to do? Let's see. If will that fit in there? It will. Okay. So let's make us a card to go in this envelope. We have an index card. We'll change that situation shortly. I'm digging in my scraps again. Reserve the right to pull in other stuff. So let's cover the stripes. We'll thicken up this card a little bit. And maybe we'll find a mate for Mr. Tim Holt's card. Oh, I almost did that upside down. And y'all almost let me. So does this fancy lady go with him? Do they look like a couple? Sure. Maybe she'll be the little card on the inside. A his and her card. Flappy-Doo card. Okay, so we have an index card that is backed. Let's see here. Ooh, look at this. All sorts of framing going on here. Okay. Okay, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. Hold on. I should probably stick some glue on this. It feels pretty sticky, but as soon as I don't, you know how that goes. Tap her in here. Okay. What's going on with this? Do we want that on there? Will it stay on there is going to be the question. Oh, come on. Let's see about this. We're getting all sorts of creative. You guys are like, Shell, really? Give it up. It's a teeny tiny little scrap. Give it up. But why? If we can make it work. So let's see if that'll stay on there. That, who knows? You know, why not? Okay, so I'm just going to do a little snippy snip on the corners of these. I'm going to hit it with some black. Now, the only thing that really doesn't go well with this right now is that gold. But I'm not going to stress it. I'm not going to try to tear it out or anything like that. Because as soon as I do, there's some of those inserts you can tear out, but as soon as I go trying to tear it out, yeah, not going to try it. Okay, let's see here. What else do we have? We have a little frame and a little tag. This is going to go in here. And I wonder if we can make a little tag. That was pointless, Shell. If we did this, work with me here. And then if we trimmed and trimmed and trimmed, we have an interesting little tag. And that's okay. It's okay to have an interesting little tag. I was thinking about, you know, down there. Give it a little poke. Actually, it needs a big poke. And so we used all of this. Yay. And this was extra, and we used... Okay, what do we have here? What do we got going on here? I feel like I need a string on this. I feel like I need a black string. Let me see what I've got. I feel like I need just a little bit. Not anything big and crazy. Maybe we'll deal with gray. I don't know where this came from, but it was in the stash, so we'll see what it is. Embroidery floss. Pieces. That's all I need is pieces, so it's okay. Okay. Poke through the hole. I need to poke through the hole. We can tie a little knot. And this can tuck in here as well. So, we have the envelope. And inside the envelope is a journaling card with Miss Ma'am on it. And this can go in a journal to flip out and open. There's journaling space here. And then we have this pocket made out of Mr. and the crunchy bag that Mary Ellen sent. And this little journaling card that tucks in here. And this little tag that tucks right there. I am pleased. I am pleased with this. So, thanks for joining me. This was day 5 of Junk Journal Round Robin. And I don't know that I have any scraps. I mean, I have this little white piece of paper scrap from the Mary Ellen's bag. I guess I'll toss it in there. And then, yeah, that's really all the scraps I have. I have this page from Cindy's wrapping that I might hang on to. Just because. Seems to be what I'm doing. Looking at my stash box, I'm hanging on to the wrapping. And I don't have to hang on to the wrapping, but some of these wrappings are really good. So, thanks for joining me. Be sure and check out and see what Cindy and Mary Ellen are doing. Day 5, Junk Journal Round Robin. Hashtag JJ Round Robin. Cindy is at Studio Lou, and Mary Ellen is over at Red Parrot. So, see what they are up to, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.